Hi everyone, and welcome back to Trade Precision. It's Wednesday, May 25th, and we're setting up for there, we just hit it. We just hit our level. We had a resistance level in oil, in crude oil. It's one of the five things we trade in the room. Sorry, I got started real quick here today. And I'm going to move my stop. In crude oil now, we've been going with a 15 tick stop, 10 and 20 on our profit targets. If we hit the first profit target, we move the stop in this to -9, or one tick away from where it swings back in the opposite direction. So welcome all. This is Trade Precision. Our live calls room is open every Monday through Friday from 9 until 2:30. Been in this trade a little while now, and we're getting close finally on that first profit target. And one thing to show you here is, I had my order in at 41, but because it bounced up so quickly, I got filled at 42. My limit got filled at 42. So, my first profit target is 32 and the second one is 22, but no big deal. We'll still go for 10 and 20 ticks. Maybe I should go for 11 now. We're one tick away. Just got one tick away. Let's see. There we are again. Sometimes when you get close like that, you may think about, but usually I don't do it until I hit the profit target. If I hit that, then I might move my stop to break even there. And there we got filled. That's great. Okay, real nice. So we had one trade a little bit earlier on the euro, and we got out at break even on that one. And now this is the second trade we're trying on crude oil here. First profit target hit. I'd move my stop down to 9 ticks so that I have my best shot, for this thing, going for the second profit target, and hopefully try to get down towards this swing low down here. That would be where the more aggressive traders in the group would be going for. So there's a lot of different scenarios on what you can do, and it's all a lot. We'll help you with that. We'll help you and give you the ideas, and then you see what you want to do with it. But really, there we got filled. That's great. Okay, so we got 10 and 20 on this trade here on crude oil, and what you want to do is you make this system your own. We give the really great entries, and figure out your psychology on how you can handle the exits. We tried a crude oil trade. Now let's try a gold trade, and we don't just make them up. They're all based on the support and resistance levels, and they were filled on that. We are able to recognize true support and true resistance, and we're looking for this thing to run back down. Like I said, this is what we do in the room on a regular basis. We identify the support and resistance level, the support and or resistance level, and we identify them in plenty of time so that you can assess them. And we just keep on going from one to the next. It's just that simple. You just keep plugging away at it, and we trade. We look at like 5 different markets. We're looking at gold, crude oil, the ES, the euro, and the Russell. Well, we're heading in the right direction now. It took a little while on this for this resistance level to work, but it looks like we're heading in the right direction now. Sometimes they turn right on a dime. Sometimes they turn just a little bit before. You just and you don't know what each one is going to be. You don't know which one is going to go for 20, 30, 50 ticks. You just don't know. But we're usually pretty good at getting that bounce, and you can see we got down to 8 ticks, so we were 2 ticks away from our first profit target on this, which That's what I noticed about it. You usually get a pretty good move. So it's saying you usually get a pretty good move, but it's moving in the opposite direction. Not that being that kind to us. We did a 10 tick stop on gold. On oil, we're doing a 15 tick. The euro is a 10 tick, and the ES is like an 8 tick stop. It just depends on. There's a lot more volatility right now in the oil market, and the ES it trades a little slower, so that's why it's smaller, and we're one tick away from. Then we're stopped out on this one. So minus 10 on this. We had a nice oil trade earlier, and now we get minus 10 on this one. So we move on and we take the next trade. That's all you can do. And here we go. We're in crude oil again, and you can see we've had a pretty good run up in crude oil, and now it's coming back down, and we've identified a support level at 100.48. I was kind of hoping that the price of oil would stay down, but I guess going into Memorial Day weekend, it's pushing up. So I was hoping that the price would stay down at my gas station, but that doesn't seem to be happening either. So even though we've had a pretty good run up, and this is the top, there we got filled. We see potential for this happening again. We'll move that stop down to minus 15 and see where this thing goes. Like I said, the room will be open again tomorrow. It opens up at about 9 o'clock Eastern time, and we stay up until about 2:30. We spend a lot of time, looking for true support and true resistance. Because we use no indicators, there's no indicators at all used on these charts. It's just looking at the price bars really can tell you so much about what it's going to do, and you just use that. And it's just amazing, and how it works. Like if this thing holds right now, it's like 3 ticks. It went down to $100.45. So it's only like 3 ticks of heat on this if it goes in the direction that we want it to go. And so that's what we're looking for here, for this thing to bounce back up and continue on its move upward. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll get up to that swing high area there. There's no guarantees on anything, and you don't know which trade is going to be the big one. And the other thing is that it's not 100% all the time. So we realize that with our trading that and okay, we got filled. That's great. We hit the first profit target in about like 2 minutes or something like that, and that's sometimes these things move even faster than that. Sometimes you hit the first couple real quickly, and we're going to move our stop up. So we'll take a little bit of heat, but we're keeping it below that swing area, and see if we can get on up to that second profit target. But kind of a nice trade there. Most people would think that it's already that the trend was down, but now that we caught it going back up. Sometimes we've been in this trade now probably about 10 minutes, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Oil's had a pretty good run up from this morning. If you look at it, it's up like about 300 ticks, which at $10 a tick is $3,000. It'd be nice to catch it all the way from the bottom, and we're 1 tick away from there. We got filled. Okay, so that was kind of a nice trade on that. We got 10 and 20 on something that's almost at the top, and these are the kind of things that we do, and this is what we teach, how to identify that. And like I said, they all don't work. That gold trade didn't work, but we get enough of them to work, and we have different scenarios on how to manage the trade. And if you manage the trade correctly, you can get some really good moves. And you just never know. You just never know. But anyway, you know, we'll be doing this tomorrow. Um, we teach this. We just demonstrate it in the room. But I really think if you want to be successful, you want to own the system. You want to know how to do it yourself, and then you can do it on any market, on any time frame. Well, just before we call it the end, I just wanted to show you that this thing, ran up quite a ways. It went up. If you go from, where that's where we started, right there at like that 100.48, and we ran up to 101.63, which is 115 ticks, which is $1,150. So, I mean, chances are you're not going to catch all of it. You might be out at one of these swing areas or something like that. But still, it's really a nice move, and you don't know which one it's going to be, but it happens. So, and there were other opportunities along the way to get in if you didn't if you missed this one. So, well, anyway, I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you can come and join us tomorrow, and we'll look forward to doing the same thing. If you have any questions, get in touch with us. We're more than happy to talk about what we do. But we know what we're doing, and you should just try to learn it, to follow along. So I hope you guys all have a great night. We'll be in the room tomorrow morning, by 9 o'clock for sure, and we'll talk to you then.